Welcome to You Know The Score. It's your boy Shingy Rose. I'm here with the main man himself, Guna, for starters.
The sad one by all means, but Luther's the name. Thank you very much for having me, my guy.
Lovely, lovely. Today we're going to be talking about the epic transfer saga between Manchester United and Arsenal, which saw obviously Sanchez come to Man United, and it saw Mkhitaryan go to Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis. Now, Luther.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, son.
It's been a long time coming, bro. It's been a long time coming, mate.
Oh, man.
I just want
Where do we even start, mate?
You to gather your thoughts on how it actually came to be that Sanchez is our man.
He is in January. In January.
He's in January. I'm applauding. I'm applauding. I'm applauding.
I bet you are, mate. I bet you're over the bloody moon.
Ah, mate, I'm over the bloody moon.
But I don't know, man. The only thing that confuses me most of all is the fact that obviously he didn't go to City, which seemed his main destination, as you know, since summer. But I'm just more annoyed that we've kind of gone from 60 million rejected to this swap deal. And for the only reason why it's happening to Man United, to what I thought at the time was because Man United was willing to pay 35 million and give Mkhitaryan. Now I'm just hearing it's a straight swap. Now I'm hearing, oh, it's a little fee, 10 million. So Wenger needs to go. He needs to go. Wenger needs to go. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough. Because Kronk and a lot of them, all the backroom staff, they need to go.
They need to go.
They need to go. They all need to go. But I don't even know what to say, man. At the end of the day, like, I'm already thinking about the World Cup, so I'm not really. Arsenal's season's done for me, to be honest with you, man. He needs to go. He needs to go.
He needs to go.
Mate, he needs to go.
You know what I didn't like about this transfer saga is the narrative that the media were using against Man United. That he was going to Man United for the money. For the money.
Listen, at the end of the day, like, it makes sense for the player. You know, United, as much as City are doing better than United are a better club and a bigger club than City. Like, it is a no-brainer. Also, when you look at going forward, you know, how many years was Sanchez being there before Pep might be looking like, you know what, I want to get another 50 million, 40 million, another attacking player. Whereas United, I don't see you guys getting another attacking midfielder or even someone to play up front for quite some time, unless you want to bring someone in to be with Lukaku. Obviously, when Ibrahimovic goes, Rashford, you kind of still utilise them more on the wing. So
do you blame,
it makes sense.
Do you blame, or are you angry with Sanchez?
Nah, mate, Wenger needs to go. When Coquelin are going and them lot are saying, I should have left like 1 year ago, I should have left ages ago. Chesney's saying he hasn't even improved as an Arsenal player. Chesney didn't even improve in general as a goalkeeper. How are you leaving and you're still saying you haven't improved? When you got all these players, like before I understood the Fabregases, the Adebayos, the Van Persies, you know, even Bentner to a certain extent. I understood why them lot left, you know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, now you got some of the lower tier players that are leaving. They're like, oh my god, breath of fresh air. Like
Gibbs,
really,
Theo,
really. No, Theo. I'm glad. Don't even mention Theo's name. I'm so glad he's gone, mate.
Or Gibbs.
Relief.
Coquelin.
Yeah, Oxlade. I'm more upset the fact that we sold Chamberlain before Theo, because it's not as if like we sold Chamberlain so then Theo can come through, because then you got that stupid Iwobi, he was still playing.
Oh, do you remember his topo?
Oh man, well, I don't even know what that was.
It was pretty easy.
You know, he wants to go Raven 2 nights before the game, and it's right now, like, I don't want to go as far, you know, I might as well say, you know what, we're in disarray. The only thing that's not making us look like a Liverpool or like a Tottenham in a sense of not achieving much is the fact that we've had the FA Cup
3 times. You're not.
We're not, at the end of the day, we're not really
them two are the biggest actors. Liverpool and Tottenham.
But then also at the same time, Arsenal as well, we've not really been contending during that time. The one time we could have won the league, when everyone was playing crap, Leicester still won the league by a good margin compared to us, because we finished second that season. And that says a lot. Like, I was even talking to someone the other day, and you know, I think sometimes people forget, like, we had a great squad before. The Helebs, the Nasris, the Fabregases, the Adebayo, Van Persie up front, Gilberto Silva when he was coming to the last stages of his career, Marlon, Toure, Eboué, Clichy. But in the last 10 years, how many times have we become second?
It's true.
What? What, a handful? Three times?
You know, it's funny that you mentioned Ali by yours name because there was a recent.
Talking to the devil.
He's just a fake, and he wants to.
The prisoner's out. The prisoner's out. Can't man say that. Mourinho, he wants to win. It doesn't matter. He can park the bus, the spaceship. No matter what, he wants to win. Wenger, he just wants to see the kids play football.
He wants to bring them up and
sell them, make a lot of money.
Yeah. And he was like, he said he couldn't blame the fans, but then obviously what he said was right. He's like, you can't tell me my father. He watches elephants. Yeah, I'm not having that. But he was another one. Like, I mean, he did well for you guys. Obviously, he left. Like, and you seem to be selling your top players to obviously your
rivals. Yeah, by all means. And it's not as if like season upon season we're buying other top clubs as best players. Like we're literally still trying to look for the Sonogos. We're trying to look for the next Alex Songs and the next Diabys. Like
that Greek player, isn't it?
Mate, who is he? And the thing is, no. Apparently he's. This is the thing with Arsenal. There wasn't apparently. He's supposed to be playing quite well, and we're looking to keep him now for the rest of the season. But then listen, you look around and you see, okay, Liverpool. They need a defender. Sorry, got Van Dijk. You know what I mean? You see other teams that are already looking to strengthen with big players. Who do we go get? We get this Greek guy. Like, who is this guy? Like, who is he? Not offense to him, he might be a great player in the next 10 years. However, but right now, we need someone right now.
However, what I would say is that I do think that Wenger's quite shrewd in his negotiations.
With
regards to being able to get someone of the likes of Mkhitaryan, because he's got bags of ability. He's got. I know it's not Sanchez. It's not Sanchez.
It's not only Sanchez, but he wasn't even doing anything at Man United. There's not one thing. I'm sure I could talk to 10 Man United fans, and 7 of them would be like, "Man, I think have him any day of the week." For Sanchez, any day of the week.
Yeah, I know it was a major coup by Mourinho.
I'm even trying to go on YouTube to find decent clips of him.
The thing is, you was gonna get rid of him and bring in nobody
for 60 million.
Yeah, for 60 million.
I'd rather that. For 60 million.
But
I'd rather that.
You're gonna get Mickey. It looks like you're gonna get a Bammy blood clot gang.
Yeah. To be honest, even with that, I'm not. Mate, for me, I'm not that excited. The only reason because I feel
it's
like
not Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis Sanchez.
Listen, at the end of the day, the only consolation that I see for that is Sanchez 29.
Well, Mickey's 29.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I was not even.
Didn't even wish him happy birthday.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Like good riddance, isn't it?
And in regards to our best player, I don't mind getting Mkhitaryan at 29. He wasn't doing nothing at United, and going to Arsenal is almost like you see so many players come in with some sort of background and they have a style of play. They come to Arsenal and they completely do something different. It's like Rosicky. He was scoring screamers all over the place. Came to Arsenal, became more of a pass guy. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. So Mkhitaryan, I don't see what he's done at United to come at Arsenal for me to worry about his age. I really don't know what he's done. With Sanchez now, you got another hand like with Van Persie, for example. Like
they both listen to the little kid inside them.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that as well. Good one. No, listen, with Van Persie, he came at 29, 30, one season, next season, wasn't really anyone, then the season after he's gone to Turkey. So with Sanchez, don't get me wrong, I feel like age-wise, comparing the two, I think Sanchez has probably got a lot more years than Van Persie, but I can't complain, man. With this Aubameyang thing, I don't really get it because obviously we bought Lacazette for him to be our number 1 striker. We still got Giroud coming back from injury, and I understand what you're saying. As much as you know, I don't like Giroud at all. I hate the guy. Just let that be clear on film.
Yeah.
But he, like you said, he is a good striker to come on and change the game, bring players in. He can nick you a goal or two, which is understandable. But now you got 3 pretty decent strikers now, and I can't see Aubameyang and Lacazette working in the same team unless we play 2 up front. But then also you got to consider Wilshere, Ozil, this stupid guy Xhaka as well. You got to consider how these 3 are going to work behind these 2.
Now, Wilshere and Ozil. Now, I mean, there's talks of Ozil
staying apparently.
Well, and also
allegedly.
Allegedly. And also there's reports that we may come in for him when his contract runs out.
Yeah.
I know you guys are trying to work hard to it is going to be difficult now to keep him.
Yeah.
But then again, you might be able to keep him. The one thing I don't understand is Jack Wilshere. Apparently, allegedly,
we're giving him a pay cut.
Yeah, you're giving him a pay cut.
But then apparently, I was all see what I mean. But we've probably said apparently like 8 times now. Wenger's trying to say that I saw a little article. Wenger's trying to say that he wants him to be the next captain or some nonsense. But I was like, it's just going to come back to one thing. Wenger needs to go. He needs to go.
He's got to go. Gazidis, Cronkite.
It's got to do one. It's just got to do one. They've got to go. Like, I was even talking to my friend the other day, and I was saying to him, you know, it's worrying when you got neutrals, like genuine football fans, okay, that can literally point out so many things that's going on with the club and yet rectify a lot of things that stand out massively. Arsenal have not had a spine since Champions League final. Since we met Barcelona, we've not had a spine. Everyone that's come through since then, it's either been very young or too old, so we're getting rid of them. We're bringing in, you know, mediocre players. Like that season we brought in Arteta and Mkhitaryan, Benayoun. This is how I see this transfer window going. I feel like getting Aubameyang, getting Mkhitaryan, I feel like we're getting the Benayouns, we're getting the Mertesackers, the Artetas, just to make everyone happy. Like, yes, in terms of, again, quality-wise, these guys are a lot better. But do we need them? Not really. Not really at all. We need a defender. And we need a goalkeeper as well, because Czech, I feel like his standards, like he should be looking at the defenders being like, guys, I play with John Terry, I play with Ivanovic, I play with some good defenders in front of me. You guys really need to step up the game. Even if it's like, guys, just watch a couple of YouTube clips. Just know, oh, when I was in training, John Terry used to do this, he used to do that. He's going on the goal, he's looking like another plonker as well. It's like, come on, what are you doing, man? He's looking like a Mourinho.
Now, obviously, it's happened now, isn't it? You got your Mickey.
Yeah.
We've got our Chilean son.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Indeed.
Sanchez. I still don't know how we managed to do that. Cause
I'm thinking, what exactly? Because again, Man City, I thought that was the destination.
I thought it was a done deal.
Yeah.
Without Sanchez, where do you see yourself finishing in the league?
Man, I don't know, man. Do you want to lie or do you want the hopeful answer? I can't even give you a truthful answer with that, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's a new year. It's always good to be optimistic, isn't it?
Yeah, hey, listen, that's all I can do is know. I've been doing that for the last, 13 years.
Yeah, new year, no Sanchez.
I feel like with how, you know, Tottenham, they're not really, their momentum's very up and down. Obviously, as we've seen Liverpool the other day, they lost 1-0 to Swansea.
Scumbags,
I can only hope we win top 4. We win. Hear my talk. We get top 4. If we get some sort of that Kabako or whatever trophy, whatever it's called, if we somehow savage that, you know, Europa League, we need to win it now. I think it's more than ever evident with regards to how our season is, especially. We need to bring in not a big trophy, but something like that, just to kind of quiet down the critics, and also I feel like it would be good farewell for Wenger. But top 4, I'm still optimistic on it, only because we're still within reaching distance. It's not as if like we're, you know, 10 points or anything like that, or other teams have got like crazy games in hand, or we're coming into a break where, you know, we've got all these games coming up. You know, without the FA Cup, so we ain't got that to worry about. I feel like now, right, you know, get our head down, let's get the players we need to get to. I feel like even with the Aubameyang, I'm sorry to go back to it, this is where I feel like we need to be a lot more ruthless in the transfer window. You know, we need to get these players quick. You know, just get him in. If you want him, cool, go get him. How much? Yeah, cool. Get him in. How much do you want to get paid? Cool, get him in. Because this whole thing is just going to keep creating uncertainty. You know, the players like Iwobi, as much as I want him to leave as well, players like him are going to think, oh, I'm cool. I still got a couple of games where I'm starting. I'm cool. He's not seeing it as competition. He's just seeing it as, well, there's no one else. I might as well play.
It's true.
So for me right now, going back to your question, top 4, man, that's all we can hope for, to be honest with you. Top 4, just like every other season, man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, for me, the league's done.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've cemented our place in the top,
top
2 or 3. Top 2 or 3.
Yeah,
and I feel like we've got... I'll be more confident in the Champions League now, going into the latter stages. I don't think we'll win it, but I think, like, with Sanchez... But... We have to wait and see how he adapts to the team and where he's going to play.
But it's not hard. Like, United ain't got a philosophy. They ain't got no style of play, per se. You just put players in and make sure they do the job. Especially especially Mourinho there. Mourinho is just going to tell these players, listen, you're going to play this role today, I expect blah, blah, blah. But when the chance comes, do what you want to do.
Sweet, man. But Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis Sanchez, whoa. Alexis Sanchez, baby. No, appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah, anytime, man. It's been long coming,
Arsenal
man. It's been
fan,
long coming.
Lufa, it's your boy Shingy Rose. Make sure you like, share, subscribe so you know the score.
By all
More
means.
content coming soon. Follow me on Twitter, Shingy_Rose, and follow the Twitter page is YKTS Football. You know what it is, man. Alexis Sanchez, baby. Alexis Sanchez, whoa.